Hey, what's up, fellas? How you doing? Man, Antonelli here.
You obviously have to cut down like half the crap that we say, but you should release an uncut.
I can't release it.
Just us.
I gotta cut it so that
I dropped some. You said us.
Yeah, Juan said he had to cut everything out. We still gotta do a better job of understanding when you're on second base and there's nobody out and there's a fly ball hit that's taggable. What are we thinking with nobody out?
Tag.
Yeah, we're trying to tag up. Okay? With nobody out, I need to get to third base with less than 2 outs, so I can get home on a ground ball, on a sac fly, whatever. So when I'm on second base and the ball is in the air, I should not be taking off to third base. I need to be back. Now if the ball's hit and it's not taggable, right, it's a little pop-up, that's fine, get off the bat. If it's crushed into the outfield and you're 100% sure, then you can start to move up. But you can never let this happen. The ball's hit, you go like this and go, oh man, that's gonna get caught, and then you try to run back fast and you don't get there in time, you don't get tagged up. Because now we just wasted an opportunity to move you up. So with nobody out, what are we doing?
Tagging.
With 1 out, what are we doing? Yeah, so 1 out now, I'm getting off the bat, okay? So the ball is hit. My first instinct is not to run back and tag. My first instinct is get off the bat. Everyone got it? Because if that ball drops, I need to score. If it's hit and you're off the bag and you see the guy just camped out under it, right, he's just sitting here, you can then start to get back to the bag and tag up and move up if you can. It's the right field. But that's it. It's got to be a ball where you're 100% okay, there's no chance this guy drops the ball. If the guy is running back on it, we should not be going back to the bag and tagging. I'm off the bag, I'm off the bag, I'm off the bag. He catches the ball. Okay, fine, I run back and I'm stuck at second. Who cares? There's 2 outs and a single scores me anyway. Okay? All right, but the ball cannot drop and have you going back to the bag and now you only get to third base. Right when you get up to the plate, look at me for the sign. Right when you get to first base, take your batting gloves off, quick, give it to Coach Jack, and then pick me up. All right? A lot of guys are giving it to him and then you're talking and stuff, and then I see guys looking in the stands and I'm sitting there waiting to give the sign. So we got to go quicker. So get your eyes on me right away. You can even take your batting gloves off while you're getting the sign. You don't have to get down there and take every piece of thing off and give it to them and then come and look at it. Everybody's got to check delay. So if I'm a middle infielder, right, I set up, there's no action, I immediately peek and I take a step towards first base. I'm looking at the runner and I'm going towards, second base. So I peek and go to second base. That way if they delay, we're good. Catchers. Every time I catch the ball, boom, I catch the ball and I get ready to look at the guy. I can't catch it, put my knee down, put my head down, because they're gonna go, okay? So I've gotta be aware. Left-handed pitcher, I cannot go into my secondary until I absolutely know he's throwing the ball. So we can do a one-way lead where you're leading and you should feel ready to go back. Just anticipating going back. He lifts up, I'm leaning back, I'm leaning back, I'm leaning back. I do not go into my secondary until the ball crosses his ear and I know it's going to the plate. We should never get picked on the left-hander this year, ever. Up to the bag and he stared at me and waited for me to tell him to run. And so I just stared at him and I was like, what are you looking at? And the guy caught it and he just stood there. So he's waiting for me to say go. No. When the ball goes up and you go back to tag, I'm going to tell you, yes, 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 we're going to go on this. Or I'm going to say, no, no, no. Or I'm going to say, fake it. Just fake it. And that just means go hard and then slam the brakes after 2 steps. But you're in charge of reading the ball, see him catch it, and go. Cool? That should be pretty easy, I think.
Because I used to, when I was younger, I used to have a coach to say, look, and I'm going to tell you when to go, just listen.
Oh my God, it's the worst thing ever. What did you play for when you were younger? I told my dad that story. He was like, I can't tell you what organization he yelled at, but he's like, he probably played for the Mark. Yeah, watch the ball, don't watch me. It's much quicker for you to see the ball and be able to anticipate, catch, and go. Outfielders, make sure we're backing up bases still, okay? Ball's down the line, the corner guys, if ball's hit down the left field line, the right fielder's got to get in line for the throw to second base, the overthrow. Okay, same thing, ball down the right field line, the left fielder's got to get in line for the throw, for the overthrow to second base. We had some really slow pitching the last couple, last game we faced a lot of slow guys, okay? So let's do a better job of making sure, listen, every pitcher we face, we've got to have a different approach. If it's somebody throwing slow as all hell, I've got to set myself up and think, all right, I'm going to drive this ball. I'm setting myself up to be on time to hit the ball at the opposite field gap. That's the feeling. I'm not trying to push the ball over there. I'm just getting my foot off the ground and timing it up so that I can get ready to drive the ball there. It's going to be slow as hell. I can try to drive the ball there or set myself up to hit it there and still, boom, pull the thing in the left center field gap. But I'm not trying to pull it in the left center field gap. I'm setting myself up to drive it that way. There's just so many rollovers and everyone keeps coming back and they're like, oh, he's throwing so slow. We got to make sure that there's no excuses. The guy throws slow, who cares? We got to figure out a way to hit him. Adjust your timing. Get your foot off the ground later. If he's throwing harder, I got to get up earlier. If he's throwing slow, I got to get up later. Okay? I'm concerned with quality at bats, competitive quality at bats, 21 tough outs every game. I honestly don't care if you get a hit, don't get a hit. I want you to think about getting your good pitch and hitting the ball freaking hard. Quality at bats easy. You get a hit, okay, that's one. You hit the ball hard, that's the quality at bat. A hit by pitch, a walk, a situational at bat. So man on second base, nobody out, you drive the ball to right field and get the guy over, that's a quality at bat. I'll give you a number, 1, 2, or 3. 3 is hard as hell contact. 1 is like a dribbler, just shitty contact, okay? 2 is just your average ball. So every time anyone's been up this year in the scrimmage, after every bat, I give you a number, and then I put what it is. I put P for pop-up, I put G for ground ball, I put L for line drive, and I put F for fly ball. And then the last thing is I tell you where you hit it, either an L, a C, or an R. You hit it to left, to center, to right. So at the end of a week or 2 weeks or whatever, you'll be able to look, I'll put it all in a little chart for you, you'll be able to see how hard you've been hitting the ball, you'll be able to see you hit a lot of pop-ups, a lot of ground balls, or you hit the ball a lot to left, a lot to right, so we're able to kind of categorize what you're doing. Every time you're going up to the plate, you're looking for your pitch. Should be a fastball, middle chunk of the plate, I'm aggressive to it. I'm thinking, I'm anticipating, here comes my pitch, and I'm going to hit out of this ball, hit a line drive, gap to gap. That's what I'm thinking every single time, okay? And be aggressive to it. I'll never be mad if you take an aggressive swing and a good pitch and you don't hit it well, what do you do? All right? But it's about getting your pitch and being aggressive, anticipating that pitch, and then smashing it. 2 strikes. We still got to do a better job of this from the last couple of years. Every year I've been here so far, we've hit for a ton of power, we've hit the absolute ball, we've scored a lot of runs, but we've struck out a lot. We should be able to grind at bats out more. We shouldn't strike out as much as we have the last couple of years, okay? So we got to be tough ass at bats, tough outs when you get the 2 strikes. For 2 strikes, I've got to think about driving a fastball to the opposite part of the field. That's going to allow me to cover the ball away, and it's going to allow me to see the ball deep. If I'm still trying to pull a ball with 2 strikes, and I've got to get my bat head way out here to pull the ball, and he throws me anything but a fastball, I'm going to be way out front. I'm not going to be able to hit it. If you're thinking drive a fastball to the opposite field gap, and I'm thinking that, and now something slow comes, because I'm thinking hit the ball that way, and I'm thinking let the ball travel deep to do it, well, I can still be on time for a curveball, and I'll probably pull it, and I've got a chance to get a hit. Okay, does that make sense to everybody? Ball and dirt, we talked about this. You gotta know when it's a good time to be aggressive on a ball and dirt. You're on first base. How many outs do I want to be most aggressive with a ball in the dirt? Think about this. No outs, 1 out, 2 outs, what do you think? I'm on first base. 2 outs. Because with 2 outs, I can gamble a little bit to get into scoring position. If there's no outs, I don't want to gamble and get tossed out, and then all of a sudden you just kill the potential rally because there's nobody out, okay? Now we want to be aggressive. Coach said yesterday, we want to be aggressive. You also got to be smart. So you can't get on with nobody out and have a ball in the dirt that doesn't really get away very far, and the catcher's really, really good, and I just run into an easy out, okay? 2 outs, I can be a little bit more aggressive. You're locked out? Stop, coach. Now we just yelling at the guys a little bit.
Good. Great defensive back. Forget about baseball.
Hey, I told him that I would dominate him in a football game. He said he'd kill me.
Wouldn't even be close.
Thank you.
Big for it.
That was rough, but it was. Okay. Do you have a ring? No, but I went 26-0 my junior and senior year.
It was also first round.
I did win an award called the Gatorade Player of the Year from Massachusetts in football.
We're actually.
Okay, back to this real quick.
So Sal, not the same.
Got that.
Yes.
Wait,
It's
fairly similar.
shit.
You didn't win the baseball one, but you won the football one. Sal won the football one, not the baseball one.
Exactly. We both should play
So you
football.
would-
If you're on second base, when's the best time to be aggressive? Wow, Freeman, you're a genius. 1 out. I can take a little bit of a chance to get to third base, and now I'm there with only 1 out. If there's no outs, I'm not going to probably take a risk. I'm going to let the hitter do the job for me. If there's 2 outs, there's no point in taking a risk. Good attitude, concentrate, be locked into the game. Good energy and effort. Those are easy things that we should dominate the other team with every single game. Thinking positive, walk to the plate big. I want you all to walk with swagger, like you're going to go up there, we're going to kick it. I don't want to be cocky with it, I just want to be confident with it, all right? If you're on deck, you're in the batter, you're in the on deck circle, and I'm timing up the pitcher. I'm figuring out when do I got to get myself ready to hit? When am I going to get my foot off the ground? Don't wait to get in the batter's box to time up the pitcher. That's done in the on deck circle. Okay? If you're the guy in the hole, I want you to be ready. Helmet on, batting gloves off, but you should be visualizing. You should be watching the pitcher and saying, okay, how's this guy trying to get other guys out? You should be doing this no matter where you are in the dugout. But I don't want guys rushing up late to the on-deck circle. Where's my helmet? Oh, I can't find my batting glove. Then you get up there, and oh, he grounds out first at bat or first pitch, and now I gotta walk up, and I've done no preparing for that at bat. So get ready early. The guy in the hole should have his helmet on, his batting gloves with him, bat in his hand, watching the game. What's going on, guys? So we are back on our way over to a couple of our fields, trying to get our games in this weekend. For the first time last weekend, every single one of our games were canceled, either because of the rain on Sunday or just because of the field conditions. So again, really hard to get games in March. Now we're in April, so we're going to go over and check things out. It's been pretty good weather. It's been really windy, not super warm, but really windy. We've got a little bit of rain coming tonight, but I'm gonna hope that the fields are in good enough condition. We're gonna have to get back and work on them in the morning before our games. We'll have to tarp them tonight before the rain comes, but let's check them out and see what they're looking like. So it looks like the field looks pretty good. It's dried up nice. Mound looks nice. Looks brand new. Home plate looks a little bit wet behind home plate, but I don't really care about that. I'm gonna actually play some baseball. Beautiful. All right, I think we're good to go. Yeah, both of them. He's got good size. He's probably 6'3", 6'4". It's been like 84, 85, but I really like how his arm works. Yeah, his breaking ball still needs work. It's inconsistent. Yeah, he doesn't have great command of it. Right. Yeah, he's definitely a guy you got to see. Because I think he's got a chance. I think he's got a chance to be a pretty good player. And I love him. Well, he's got the tools. I mean, he's got good bat speed. I like his swing. He's got a strong arm. He's a pretty good fielder. His footwork still needs to get cleaned up. It's what I've been kind of working with him on. Yeah, exactly. No, he's not a raw player. He's not super refined yet, especially in the field. And offensively, he'll be a little bit passive. But he's got the swing. If he can get a little bit more aggressive, he has the swing. He's got the bat speed. He hit a home run a couple days ago that was an absolute blast. Yeah, I mean, he's got the power. I think he's probably more of a third baseman. All right, man. I'll talk to you. Happy early Saturday morning to everybody. We are back at the field, 7 a.m., checking it out, seeing if we can play a game today. Looks okay. Not too bad. A little muddy, but I think a little speedy dry, a little quick dry will fix everything up. So now I gotta get to work on it.